everyone, my name is Jenna Centeno and my speech will be on Death Valley. And here is my note card. So Death Valley is a national park that's known for its extremes like the intense heat and the low elevation. When you think of Death Valley, the first thing that comes to mind is the unbearable heat and the dangerous animals crawling all over the place. So today I'm going to inform you on how unique the history is, all the exhilarating activities you can do, and what it's like to live in Death Valley. Death Valley is located right in the middle of the California and Nevada border, which is east of Sierra Nevada. And once you arrive at this historic national park, you'll be overwhelmed with the heat due to the fact that it's the hottest place on earth. And if you're a fan of hiking, the great outdoors, experiencing incredible views, then this is going to be the place for you. So Death Valley has always been a place that has spiked my interest, and I've had the privilege of actually going to visit this historic spot with my family. I grew an attachment to this place, and I hope I'm able to spike your interest after I tell you all the amazing things about Death Valley. So first, let's get started about learning about the history of Death Valley and how it became what it is today. So Death Valley was given its unique name by a group of travelers who made a shortcut across the land to get to California gold mines in 1849. According to the editors of Consuming Guide titled Death Valley National Park, their survivors cursed the valley by saying, "We took off our hats and, overlooking this scene of so much trial, suffering, and death, spoke through the utmost in our minds, saying, 'Goodbye, Death Valley.'" A few decades later, another group of people discovered that this place was a huge mining ground. The population grew to about 2,000 people, but there was an unfortunate flash flood that pretty much wiped the entire town in 1876. And Death Valley continued to regrow into a mining town, and the new largest community was named Rhyolite. And today, the ruins of Rhyolite is a historic place to visit in Death Valley. Another historic spot in Death Valley is Scotty's Castle, and I'm going to show you a picture of this. This is Scotty's Castle, and it was built by a wealthy businessman named Albert Johnson. And he went to travel to go see all of the mining grounds, but he never got to see any of it. But the dry, hot climate did really amazing things for his health, and he would often very frequently because of how good it was for him. And once he passed away at the age of 82 in 1954, he was laid to rest at a nearby hillside with his dog. And today, that national park serves tours throughout the castle, and you can see all of his incredible paintings, antiques, the chandeliers, and all the decor that is still in the castle. Now that you have a better understanding of the unique history that comes with Death Valley, I want to tell you about all the activities that you can do. So the first thing I want to tell you about is Artist Drive, and I'll show you a picture of that. This is Artist Drive. So I think this is an absolute must-do when visiting Death Valley. It's about 9.7 miles long, and you can drive this, you can hike, or you can bike ride. And you get to see all the beautiful sides, wildflowers, flood erosion, and that created some of the most amazing hiking trails you'll ever see. And while driving through the mountainside, you'll see the incredibly vibrant soil that I showed you in the picture, and that was colored by rich metals throughout the years. It almost looks like an artist painted over the mountains, and it's really, really cool to see. Another activity you can do in Death Valley is going to see the Devil's Golf Course, and I have a picture of this as well for you. This is the Devil's Golf Course. You can see it's all rocky. So it got its name from a guidebook all the way back to the 1930s, and the book stated that only the devil could play on a golf course like this. The Devil's Golf Course got such a strange surface area due to all the salt formations that caused such a rough texture. And as you can see, Death Valley is much more than just a dry and hot desert. The historic landmarks cause this place to be on everyone's bucket list, and there's a large number of people who actually live in Death Valley, which brings me to my last and final topic. So many people who live in this area have stated that you can't even feel the sweat on your skin because of how quickly it evaporates. During the summer, a lot of the residents stay inside, and the historic landmarks are not as busy due to the extreme heat. And this place is also where the hottest temperature was ever recorded at 134 degrees Fahrenheit. A resident of Death Valley named Mike Reynolds state that working at a park that is the hottest place on earth is really exciting. He stated that they all come together as a community to celebrate these records and the uniqueness of living there. But also, quickly, you learn not to touch metal surfaces like car doors that have been out in the sun. As much as I enjoy learning about the history and getting to see Death Valley for myself, I personally couldn't picture myself living there. There's so much that makes Death Valley such an incredible place to visit, and I hope you all feel an urge to experience it for yourself. I'm, again, very grateful I was able to see all this with my own eyes, and Death Valley has definitely lived up to its name due to the extreme heats, and I hope you all get to visit this park one day. I mean, how many people can say you've been to the hottest place on earth? And it's very important to note when visiting Death Valley that you must leave no trace of your visit so everyone can enjoy Death Valley for many more generations to come. And thank you everyone for taking the time out of your day to listen to my speech, and I look forward to hearing all of your feedback. Thank you.